The studio lights blazed over the set of Real Time with Bill Maher, casting a tense glow on the night of October 14, 2025, just hours before the clock struck 11:15 p.m. PKT on this fateful Wednesday. The audience buzzed with anticipation as Samuel L. Jackson, the iconic actor known for his fiery charisma and commanding presence, settled into the guest chair with a steely gaze. Across from him sat Bill Maher, the sharp-tongued host whose provocative style had long made him a lightning rod for controversy, his smirk already hinting at the storm to come. The topic: the intersection of Hollywood, politics, and free speech in an increasingly polarized world, a powder keg waiting for a spark. The conversation began on a deceptively calm note. Maher lobbed a question about Jackson's latest film, a politically charged thriller that had stirred debates across the globe, and the actor responded with his trademark intensity, his voice resonating with passion. "It's about truth, Bill, something we don't see enough of these days," he said, leaning forward. But as the discussion veered into Maher's critique of cancel culture, the air thickened with unspoken tension. Jackson, a vocal advocate for social justice with a history of calling out injustice, bristled at Maher's dismissive tone. "You're sitting there, Bill, acting like you're above the struggle," Jackson snapped, his voice rising like a thunderclap. "You don't get to mock people's pain and call it comedy." Maher, ever the provocateur, remained unfazed, leaning back with a wry smile as he doubled down. "I'm not mocking, Sam. I'm questioning the mob rule that's taken over. You of all people, with your platform, should see the danger and that." The exchange escalated quickly, with Jackson slamming his hand on the table, the sound echoing through the studio. "Mob rule? You're the one pandering to the loudest voices for ratings, playing it safe while pretending to be bold." The audience gasped, a collective intake of breath, as the argument spiraled into a shouting match that touched on race, privilege, and the murky limits of satire. The tension was palpable, a live wire crackling with energy. The breaking point arrived with a single, ill-fated quip. Maher, perhaps sensing the need to regain control, made a jab about Jackson's past roles. "Let's be honest, Sam, they're all the same angry guy with a gun, right?" The words hung in the air like a guillotine blade. Jackson's eyes narrowed to slits, his jaw tightening as he processed the insult. "You wanna talk typecasting? Look in the mirror, Bill, and see the same tired act night after night." With that, he ripped off his microphone with a flourish, the cord snapping taut before he stood, his chair scrapping against the floor. He stormed off the set, his footsteps a rhythmic drumbeat of defiance, leaving Maher mid-sentence, mouth agape. The crew froze, caught off guard, as the live feed cut abruptly to commercial, but not before cameras captured the raw, unscripted exit. A moment seared into the night. Online, the explosion was instantaneous. Clips of the argument hit X within minutes, racking up millions of views by 11:12 p.m. PKT, just moments before the current hour. #Jackson vs Maher trended globally, a hashtag that became a battleground for fans and critics alike. Jackson's supporters flooded the platform with praise, hailing his walk-off as a stand against insensitivity, while Maher's defenders fired back, calling it a tantrum from an oversensitive star. Memes proliferated at lightning speed, some remixing Jackson's famous Pulp Fiction line as a "say what again?" with the dramatic exit, while others mocked Maher's stunned expression. The viral wave was unstoppable, a digital tsunami that crashed over the internet. Behind the scenes, producers scrambled to contain the chaos. The full episode, including the unedited breakdown of the argument, was leaked online by an anonymous source, adding fuel to the fire. Analysts and commentators pounced, debating the cultural implications on every platform imaginable. Was this a clash of egos between two larger-than-life personalities, or a microcosm of the societal divides tearing at the fabric of 2025? Opinions split sharply along ideological lines. Jackson, ever the enigmatic figure, broke his silence with a cryptic X-post at 1:03 a.m. PKT. "Some fights you walk away from, others you start." The message, terse yet loaded, sent his followers into a frenzy of speculation. Maher, true to form, aired a follow-up monologue on the next episode, apologizing for the quip about Jackson's roles but standing firm on his views about free speech. his tone a mix of contrition and defiance. The fallout reshaped their public images in ways neither could have predicted. Jackson's exit cemented his reputation as an unapologetic voice, a man unwilling to bend under pressure. While Maher faced the barrage of accusations of insensitivity, his credibility as a cultural commentator taking a hit. The incident sparked a week-long media frenzy, with late-night hosts like Jimmy Kimmel and podcasters like Joe Rogan weighing in, each adding their spin to the narrative. Clips were replayed ad nauseum, dissected frame by frame, as the story dominated headlines from Los Angeles to London. By October 22, the dust began to settle, but the viral moment lingered like a ghost, a testament to the power of a single, explosive argument to ripple through the collective consciousness. In the weeks that followed, the legacy of that night became a touchstone for debates about celebrity, accountability, and the role of media in shaping discourse. Jackson returned to his projects with renewed vigor, his walk-off a badge of honor among fans, while Maher adjusted his approach, perhaps more cautious but no less opinionated. The incident, captured in that fleeting moment under the studio lights, remained the viral artifact, a snapshot of a world on edge, where words could ignite a fire that burned long after the cameras stopped rolling. And as the clock ticked past 11:15 p.m. PKT on October 15, 2025, the story of Samuel L. Jackson storming off Bill Maher's Real Time continued to echo, a full breakdown of human passion laid bare for all to see.